Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. So this reading was requested by a couple of my viewers. So it's the next 7 days ahead. So for group 1 you have open-mindedness, group 2 you have concept, and group 3 you have tolerance. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, don't force anything, and I'll see you at your groups. Hey group 1, so if you chose open-mindedness, this is your reading. So let's get started. I'm going to read this card first because this is your overall energy of the next week ahead. So let's get started. So it says, a closed mind cannot perceive the truth of others and the world around them. This will also affect your judgment. Forgiveness to others comes when you have an open mind. To achieve this, you have to heal from all life events that stop you forgiving yourself and others. Opening your mind to forgive paves way to the new amazing wonderful possibilities in your life. You change your energy of existence from a heavy low doubt in energy in a high love vibration frequency. We open our minds and arms to you as you clear your minds of any doubt of our existence. As you open your minds and hearts to us, we will become your celestial guiding light. So Spirit's basically saying there's something here in the next week ahead that you need to maybe forgive yourself and forgive others for. I know that's a really hard thing to, I sound like a hypocrite. It's a really hard thing to do, it really is, but it can hinder your progress, you moving forward. It can actually affect your relationships if we're still holding on to something from the past. And it also, your spirit guides here are actually asking you to call on them to help you heal a past wound. So let's have a look. That might be a trigger for the next week ahead. So what I'm going to do, even though it's Thursday, no, not Thursday, it's bloody Wednesday. I wish it was Thursday. I'm going to start with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And so whatever time you find this reading, just go from the day that you find it because it is timeless, okay? So take me to group 1, please, Spirit, the next week ahead. Can I have Monday? So we've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Tuesday, 5 of Cups. Wednesday is the Ace of Cups. Blimey. 10 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands in reverse. And the Devil. And the Star. Yeah, this is, what's on the back of the deck? Justice. This is all about forgiveness. I'm just going to put that there with your card. So, group 1, this is all, it does talk about forgiveness, whatever is going on with you in the next week ahead, okay? There is something that you're still maybe obsessing about, but we'll start from Monday, working our way forward. So, on the Monday, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse, and when the 10 of Wands is upright, it's not a very good card, okay? We're carrying our burdens, we're carrying baggage from the past, we're not really letting it go. You know, we're weighed down by responsibilities, we're weighed down by our thoughts and our feelings, and just carrying so much baggage around. But when it's in reverse, it can actually make it worse. So there's a lot here that you're still carrying, and there could be a trigger on Monday that may end up triggering this past, something that happened, and it's going to weigh you down on the Monday. Let me clarify that, what that is. Clarify the 10 of Wands in reverse. It's about a betrayal. Someone may have betrayed you. So it could have been someone that was lying to you, you know, cheating, being sneaky, trying to get away with something. This is someone that was wearing a mask as well. They were pretending to be someone that they weren't. To clarify the 7 of Swords. 4 of Wands. So this could be to do with a long-term relationship and your stability. You could have been married to this person. You could have children with this person, because this has come out 3 times on the back of the deck now, the Queen of Pentacles. So there is something weighing you down in regards to the past, that maybe this is what that main card says here, having an open mind of letting it go and maybe forgiving that person, and it's time to move on. Because on the Tuesday, there is something here, like I said, is going to trigger you on the Monday. that's going to end up making you feel really shattered. Like, you may have felt like you were healed, but something, I can see there's something here. It's in regards to a relationship. I mean, I wonder if you're going to hear from this person and that's going to trigger you, or you're going to see something. And it's like, you know, you've already started putting yourself back together piece by piece, but now it's like where it's just shattered that progress that you made, you're having to then put yourself back together again. Because if you see that she's trying to glue the cup back together. So this is something that you, sorry to say it, Group 1, you may end up crying on Tuesday, okay? You may be very emotional. You may feel just not lovable. You know, there's going to be a lot of emotions where it's like, well, why didn't this person want me? Why does nobody want me? You know, yeah. I mean, for some of you, okay, it could be that you find out on the Monday that someone you've been seeing has been wearing a mask and they're being really deceptive, and that's what triggers this off. Sorry, it's not good news, but there is good cards there. So on the Wednesday, we have the Ace of Cups. I do want to clarify this Ace of Cups because it could be that maybe you're pouring your energy and time into something that brings you pleasure here. Or it could be someone that's coming forward that's actually going to be pouring into you, you know, trying to make you feel better on Wednesday. It could be this past person or this person here. Let's have a look. Clarify Ace of Cups for Wednesday. The Magician. Tell me a bit more. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's going to do something nice for you on Wednesday. Yeah. Someone is either going to, like I said, is going to pour into you on Wednesday. And this is someone that's maybe going to help you see things in a different way. You know, this is someone that's, I like this person, whoever this is. This could be a really close friend. This person is really good at like manifesting, you know, turning their visions into reality. You know, they've got I don't know, this is like a, what's that saying? Someone that has, they can like do anything basically with their hands, okay? But they're going to come forward on Wednesday to give you a bit of advice here. I see this. They're going to be, maybe want to take you out to dinner, maybe want to help you emotionally, financially, if you're in a bit of a bind here as well. But they're not going to let you sit there and be upset. This person wants to come in and offer support and love. This could be a loved one, could be a relative, it could be a parent. What star signs do we have actually? We have Aquarius and we have Capricorn. So that's Wednesday. You've got someone around you. It could be a new relationship. Maybe you've manifested this person and you could end up meeting this person on Wednesday as well. Maybe there's someone that you just started dating as well. This Ten of Pentacles for Thursday, though, is amazing. You're going to feel more stable. You're going to see that things are not as bad as they seemed. So let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles. That was very quick. King of Pentacles, Tower, Four of Pentacles. So work, something to do with work or an investment that you've made or you will be making. It's going to be a very wise investment. It could be something here as well in regards to money. So some of you, okay, I'm not condoning gambling, I'm not pushing gambling, but if some of you do the lottery or you've invested into something here, this is about to come as a big shock to you guys, because what you've done is you've held, like, oh God, try and get it into bloody words. You've invested into something, okay, and you've been very stubborn about holding off with, like, say, if you're investing into shares and things like that, you know, people panic and they take out those shares or whatever. I don't know what they're called. But you've held off on this, and there's something here on the first, is it Thursday? We're on Thursday. Holy crap, ignore me, guys. Yeah, Thursday. There's something here where you're going to see a spike in that. That Ten of Pentacles is a really beautiful card. I mean, other than the Ace of Pentacles, that is brilliant. This is going to bring you a windfall. And this is going to be a big surprise as well with the Tower. This is something you do not see coming, because the Tower's not always bad. The Tower actually can be really, really good. So tell me about the Tower with the Ten of Pentacles. This could be buying a property. Some of you could be moving into a new property. Maybe you've been waiting to hear whether you've been accepted for a bank loan or a mortgage or whatever. That's being approved as well on Thursday. Maybe you didn't feel like you had enough money for a deposit for some, like a home or a business or anything like that. This, and you're waiting to hear from the bank, this is going to be approved as well. Clarify the Tower with the Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's delayed. You've been waiting on this. You've been waiting for this to happen. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Your fortune's about to change. This is good fortune. I just heard Lady Luck is about to smile on you guys. Okay, let's move on from Thursday. Thursday is wonderful. I love it. So we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so tell me about Friday with the Six of Wands in reverse. Actually, let me talk about Six of Wands in reverse. Actually, clarify the Six of Wands in reverse. Again. Ace of Swords. Something about communication. Clarify Six of Wands with the Ace of Swords. Page of Pentacles. There's some kind of communication coming in. Need more, Spirit. It's something to do with... This is coming through via social media. This is coming through from someone... Okay, I'm not going to keep these cards, but I feel like this is... So we've got the two ones. This is where you separated from this person. Your paths went different directions, okay? You're on one path, they're on their path. They may have chosen someone over you. You may have chosen someone else. They may have left you for someone else, but there is a person from the past that's coming through here to communicate. You could have been married to this person or into a long-term commitment. This is somebody who loves to play games. They love to win, this person. And there's something that this person is seeing online, and it could be you, some of you, so this is for some of you, you could be in another connection and this person's not happy about it and they're coming forward to cause trouble here, okay? So there is definitely communication coming through on the Friday with the world online. Ace of Swords is a big communication card, so it could be text message, it could be via social media, that kind of thing. And this person's reaching out because this person's plans failed. So whatever they went off to do, it didn't work out for them. We've got another communication card here with the Page of Pentacles as well. And that's really weird because on the Monday you get... So maybe for your pile, okay, start with the Thursday. Start with the Thursday, work your way through Friday, because for some of you this message could come through tomorrow. If you're watching it tonight, okay, when I upload it. Because then that's the Monday where it triggers you into opening up all these old wounds. You know, there's something that you thought you had healed from the past, but you hadn't. So this person could be coming forward saying, oh, you know, I really love you, I made a mistake, please give me another chance, begging, all that kind of thing. And then it's like, oh my God, you know, but I still really love this person, should I give him another chance? Blah, 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 blah. Because they definitely do, with the star over here, even though that's for Sunday, they definitely do want to heal something with you, okay? They want another chance. I need a little bit more, please, Spirit. Tell me a bit more about this world and the Ace of Swords. It's the Nine of Wands. This is a all over the place energy here. This could be the mother of your child, father of your child. They are energies. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. Page of Wands in reverse. It's going to be someone younger than you. Person has experienced a lot of delays and a lot of setbacks in their life. But then it could actually hinder your life. You know, this could end up pulling you back to the past where it delays you from moving forward. It's like that Nine of Wands. This is about the wounded warrior. It's about someone who really hurt you. Your overall energy is that open-mindedness and justice. So this person could literally, because justice talks about forgiveness, being fair. So your overall energy for the next week ahead is somebody could be coming in to ask for forgiveness, and it's whether you're going to forgive them or not. And Spirit is literally saying to you, maybe you do need to forgive them so you can maybe move on and heal from this yourself. Or if some of you want to give this person another chance, that's up to you whether you want to give them another chance. So we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, clarify the devil for me. So the devil talks about addictions, obsessing about something on Saturday, literally going over the same old things. It could be that if this past person is coming back, it could be that like this person still has a way with you in manipulating you and playing mind games. And it's, yeah. So clarify the devil. So they've come out skew as well. So we have Temperance, the Chariot, and the Nine of Swords. So it's going to cause you a lot of anxiety on Saturday. It's like you thought you were moving forward, but you're not. It literally is taking you back. And I'm taking them like this as well. We have Sagittarius and we have Cancer as well. You know, you thought you were at peace, but this person has literally disrupted your peace. They are coming in to disrupt your peace. You know, you're just starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel with your healing journey, and this person is literally yanking you right back. You need to be very careful with this energy because they do love to play games with you, and they have this way with you that can suck you back in. They make you doubt yourself. They make you doubt, you know. So say if this person cheated on you, okay, this is an example, and then they come back and they start blaming you. You start doubting yourself that, well, maybe if I'd, you know, been more attentive and I paid more attention, they wouldn't have strayed. Do you get me? This person lacks direction in life and they're looking to you to, I don't know, maybe pick them up and put them back on their feet. This person lacks self-control as well. So they could have a temper. They maybe can't control themselves around you. You know, maybe that's what's going to happen if they do want to meet up with you. They might get a bit handsy. But there's this person's bringing conflict with them. I'm going to get advice for you guys with that. Let's get advice. No, do the advice after because I see where this is going. And Ten of Pentacles as well, guys. Could be a pay rise. So clarify the star for Sunday. Something here where you may be at peace with something. So let's have a look. Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the star. High Priestess. Judgment. You're going to be woken up. Knight of Cups. And the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's communication again with this person. This is a third party that's coming in. You're going to be in your head about this person. So you could be, some of you could be seeing somebody, okay? You may have just started dating someone. So this person is literally classed as a third party. But they're coming in with the energy of, I want to heal. I want to make things right. You know, and at one time this person was that sparkly person to you, you know, like, as they say, their shit didn't stink. Sorry, guys. But that's how it was. You put this person on a pedestal. It's like you thought this person was a beautiful gift from the universe, you know, and they may have been at one time. But then things went sour. So I see this person coming in, wanting you to make a decision. They're going to make you feel guilty as well. They're going to come in maybe love bombing and all. You're going to gain some clarity with this person that maybe the clarity is this person still lies. This person's really not telling me the truth of what's going on. It could literally be that this person comes in with still involved with a third party themselves. But they could be coming in saying, no, I'm not with that person no more. They're coming in telling you they want to be loyal, they want to settle down, they want back what you guys used to have, they want that reconciliation here. So there's a lot of back and forward communication. This person's rushing in. You could end up doing something quite reckless here, where you may end up going out with this person and getting a bit drunk and, you know, that kind of thing. But you are going to be in your head about this person. You're going to be so confused. This person is coming in playing the victim, by the way. They love to play the victim. That's the Eight of Swords. I need advice from Spirit about this because, yeah. What advice would you give? So we've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What advice would you give in regards to this whole week ahead? Nine of Swords in reverse again. That's twice you've got that. But one was skewed. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Swords in reverse. Queen of Pentacles has come out again. Justice again. Blimey. Knight of Pentacles, repeated cards, Two of Cups, so there could be a reconciliation with this person. You could give them another chance. Six of Wands, the Star again, Six of Pentacles, the Moon, Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. And that's the warning right there at the end. The Moon, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Empress on the back of the deck again with the Eight of Cups. This was on the back of the deck earlier as when I shuffled the first time. Clarify the Empress with the Eight of Cups. The Chariot skewed again. You can't make this shit up. Honestly, you really can't. Right, I'll give you the warning there with those three in a minute. And it's up to you guys. You all have free will here. You can do what you want. There is a possibility of working it out with this person, okay? This person could be someone that you were married to. Could be a parent of your child. You could have gone through a divorce or a separation with this person. There is this person coming forward again to do right by you, wanting forgiveness. They're asking for forgiveness here, and they're coming through again with the Knight of Pentacles. I'm loyal, I'm sincere, I'm this, I'm that. A person's going to tell you that they want to reconcile, that they love you. You know, the love could still be there for this person, that you're my soulmate, blah, blah, blah. This person's out to win, okay? This person, it's like, I don't know. It's like I've got to win at all costs here, because this is someone who's very much got a massive ego, because the Six of Wands could be positive, but could be seen like that as well. And on the back of the deck here, we do have Strength, which is all about ego. So yeah, this person comes in because it's like, this does something to them. It's like a dopamine fix for this person. Like, yes, you know, they want me. They could have issues, this person, where maybe they feel like they need to use their body to, you know, no, I can't even explain it. You know what I mean? When someone doesn't know how to be themselves, but they use their body parts to gain favour from someone. And this is what I'm seeing this person doing, because it gives them that kick. They're coming in saying, I want to heal things. I want to, you know, I want to make right, you know, talking about maybe the past, reminiscing about the past, trying to get you to see how they used to be, you know, look at me, I'm this star. And they're going to come in saying, you know, I want to give to this relationship. I want everything to be equal now. I don't want it to be one-sided like before. I'm sorry I breadcrumbed you before, blah, 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 blah. And then we've got the Moon energy, okay? This is where the problem comes in. And those other three cards. Spirit is saying, you can work on this, okay? You've got free will. You do what you need to do. But this person is it's like an illusion. This person doesn't know how to be their authentic self. They have to come in as somebody that they're not, or they need to put on an act. So it's like coming in love bombing you. That's like an illusion. That's not who they truly are, because underneath all this is something that's lurking, you know. And this person is either coming in because they're financially struggling, coming in because they don't want to be left out in the cold anymore. But the future of this relationship that I see is that this person's just going to go cold on you again. They're going to start lying to you again. But they're going to get their claws into you here with the Four of Pentacles. And this person's really possessive when it comes to you. They feel like they own you. So you could be dealing with an arc, okay? Number 4 could be important because there's 4 on that card. But yeah, this person is going to hold on and not give up trying to get you to take them back. But it's just going to end up back in the same position you were in before, where you felt maybe controlled by this person, didn't feel loved by this person ignored you. Then they're going to start with their lies. And this is another warning right here. You've got the Chariot, like I explained earlier about the Chariot, where this person really doesn't have any direction in life, okay? Like, it's just like they're just all over the place. They cause a lot of chaos. This could be the mother or the father of your child, okay? And the thing is, I feel like you're the Empress. And the Empress, it's because you're so forgiving. They miss this. They miss the loving side, the nurturing side that you gave this person. And maybe they've been looking for that in other partners and they just couldn't find it in other partners. Because the 8 of Cups is Spirit saying, walk away from this person. You have a choice to either work it out or walk away. I mean, the choice is, it's always ours at the end of the day anyway. So yeah, I see someone coming back and communicating about getting back together, and please forgive me. I mean, you can forgive this person, but it doesn't mean you have to get back with them, you know. That's if you want to forgive them, okay? So let's get some tea leaf cards for the next week ahead for group 1. We've got Unicorn. It says, use your intuition to make beneficial changes, and there it is there. So even though it says beneficial, it could be something that you may want to invest in, like I mentioned there on the Thursday, was it? That something is going to, the investment that you invested in is going to pay off. But it also could literally be, use your intuition, which is your built-in sat-nav, by the way, to gauge what this person is actually saying and doing, because it's very hard when you still are in love with somebody and you really want to believe that person, but you know your intuition is screaming at you, this person's full of shit. Candle, you will be shown the way. So Spirit's going to show you the way. There could be some signs. You know, if you go away to think about this situation here with group 1, you can ask Spirit for a sign, but I reckon Spirit will, or the universe will start showing you some signs of what to do. Or, you know, not what to do, but guidance. Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So keep going. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities and paths opening up. Yeah, so in the next week ahead, there's new opportunities opening up for you. Invest wisely, like it says. That's really good. So you've got a woman coming in this week, dealing in a relationship with a woman. So this could be a feminine that I was talking about. You've got Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Yeah, this is the problem. This is what, when I was saying about the 6 of Wands, this is a very much egotistical person, okay? And this person has no qualms about effing you guys up if they don't get what they want. So if I was you, put some really strong boundaries in place with this person. I don't like the energy. Okay, let's get a couple of these. So for the next week ahead for group 1. Oh, God. So you've got gestures. You may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others and you will receive recognition too. So, when I said about someone coming forward to help you out, it could literally be, there could be someone in that position where you need to help them out. You know, maybe this person just needs, you know, someone to talk to, what have you. So that clarifies what I was saying. So swap it around. We won't know till it comes round anyway. And then we've got offering. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. There it is again. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. That's 3 times that's come out now. Actually, more than that, because you've got the unicorn there. You've got the archway there. It says use your intuition as well. Bear with me. What is this offering? Ace of Pentacles. Oh, it's work. Okay, thanks for clarifying, Spirit. So it could be a partnership. It could be something here where someone wants to use your skills or something to help them out. Maybe they offer you a job or something, because the Ace of Pentacles can talk about a new job or a pay rise or an investment that you invested in. Some of you could be wanting to start a business and you may have the money to do it. Like I said, bank loan or something like that, or someone's going to loan you the money. But there's something coming in here which is a beautiful opportunity. You could end up just talking to some random person that you've spoken to a few times, and then you tell them your idea and then they're like, oh, you know, I wouldn't mind investing in that. But use your intuition. You know, sometimes you can tell when someone's dodgy. Locked. So you've got work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temp position while awaiting an opening. Your new place offers job security. So some of you could be just like a stepping stone with your work, okay? Some of you, like I said about this business, maybe this is locked at the moment. It's not happening at the moment because you don't have the funds yet. It's not the right time. Ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. Yes, if you're fed up, this could be seen as a stepping stone, like I said, like, you know, something temporary till you move on to something that's this here. But just don't leave your job without another job, guys. I do like to advise that. Okay, some last words. So the week ahead for group 1. So you have not afraid of hardships. Confront challenges with courage, for they are the stepping stones to growth and wisdom. Yes, the Spirit's asking you that don't be afraid. You guys have got this, okay? And I feel like group 1, you've been through a lot. So you can handle whatever's thrown at you. You've got ride the current. Embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. So this could be that thing that I'm telling, like, that was telling you about this past person. Maybe there is closure that you needed. Maybe you needed some answers from this person. So there is a change coming. So some of you, I do see you reconciling with this person. Oh, God's sake. So we've got take precautions, remain vigilant and receptive, learning from each revelation as you navigate life's journey. So be careful, okay? Take precautions. Keep aware of your surroundings and people around you as well, because not everybody can be trusted. And then embrace solitude, reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. So you may need to go within this week, next week, and think things through. And you go vortex of change. Emerge with the vortex of change where energies swirl in transformation, transformative dances, moulding anew. So something new is happening. There is a big change that's coming. Spirit wants you to engage in it, okay? Because there's nothing really we can do about change. So on the back of the deck, you have carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. So this could be something that you guys need. Maybe you want to be caught up in a romantic moment with this person. Or maybe this is a new person. Like I said, some of you could be meeting someone new. And Spirit wants you to embrace it. So let's get you a question, okay, for the week ahead. So ask any question, Group 1. So for Group 1, please, Spirit. Ask away. Okay, it says, within a few days, the situation or event is in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. Well, that's quick. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do really appreciate you all. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey, Group 2. So if you chose concept, this is your reading. So let's have a look at the overall energy of the week ahead. So it says, your life is a vision created from a plan of ideas that will create a learning experience for your higher self, human essence and humanity. A concept is created that can then be used as a basis for a creative and carefully designed life. Like all concepts of creation, there is room for change and adjustment for the greater good of all. Now, how you see your reality will be how this concept of your possible existence will unfold. We are talking about perspective here. When you thrive in the higher fourth or fifth dimensions of love energy, and the concepts will be seen for what it is, what it was truly designed for, in unconditional love, all working as one. If you are not happy with the design of your life, you need to go back and connect to the original source concept soul plan. There you will find your truth. So some of you could not be happy with the way your life has been panning out, okay? Or even just this week is panning out. So Spirit is asking you to go back to the drawing board. And it starts with, like this says, unconditional love. Working as one. Maybe there's something to do with work or something. Maybe you don't like to work with others. Maybe some of you are not team players. Or maybe you've got someone that's not a team player. I mean, let's have a look. Spirit's asking you to go back to the drawing board. There could be something here as well where some of you are in a job where you just don't enjoy it anymore and it's not what you wanted to do in life. So Spirit's saying go back to the beginning. What was it that you wanted to do in life? You know, this could be something that triggers you this week. So it is Wednesday that I'm uploading this, so whenever you find it is timeless. So start from the day that you find it. I'm going to start with Monday, okay? So take me into Group 2, please, Spirit. And the week ahead for Group 2, Monday. So we have the wrong reasons. That's 7 of Swords. I will clarify as well, guys. Tuesday, please, Spirit. I will go into more detail. Tuesday for Group 2. Ace of Cups. Wednesday. Butterflies. 6 of Cups. Unless this is something about unconditional love. Maybe some of you are having to start again. We'll see. Thursday. Four of Rings, which is the Four of Pentacles, and it says possessive. Host, which is the Hierophant. That's Friday. Saturday now, Spirit. Just going to take the 1. To be continued. That is the Hangman. And Sunday. Monday for group 2, please, Spirit. Thank you. And then we've got the front runner, Knight of Roses. That's the Knight of Wands. And the Lovers on the back of the deck, but in reverse. The overall energy. Oh, okay. Do you know, I really thought this was going down the work route, but it's not for your group. This is to do with a relationship that you're in. It could be something new at the moment. I'm looking at all the cards at the moment, then I'll go to Monday, okay? So it could be something that's just started, and maybe some of you feel like this is unrequited. Maybe you feel like this person's going to cheat on you. Maybe you feel like this person's lying to you. You know, they're not in it for the right reasons, because that card says the wrong reasons. So Monday, there's something here where you're going to be doubting someone. The Seven of Swords, though, sometimes can literally be where we, you know, like self-sabotage, if you know what I mean, where we think this person is lying, we think that this person's going to do the dirty, you know, so we're self-sabotage. Let me clarify that. Clarify the wrong reason, the Seven of Swords. There's something here about deceptive energy. But it could also be you avoiding something. Clarify Seven of Swords. Too many, Spirit. Is it? No, it's not. So we've got the Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and we have the Fool. What is going on? Some of you on Monday are going to feel really overwhelmed by something, or you feel like you made the wrong choice. I think there's something here that's triggering you from the past, okay? Some of you could have ended up in a relationship. The overall energy is where you may have been cheated on, okay? You may have been told by your ex-partner that they didn't love you, you know, it was unrequited, they left you for somebody else, you know, it's going along those lines here. So this new relationship that you've entered, it's like you're doubting whether this person is actually being honest with you. You know, are they going to cheat on me? Are they cheating on me? Blah, 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 blah. You know, all those doubts that come with a new connection, because we're carrying the scars from the past into this new relationship. And it's like, it's actually not really fair, because not everybody is the same. Sometimes we've got to give people the benefit of the doubt, unless we see something that, you know, may trigger something here where you're like, oh God, is this person like that person? But Spirit is saying this, you don't need to worry, because Spirit's asking you to take a chance with this person, because the silver lining, which is the Six of Swords, is that it's actually a very peaceful connection here. It's like it's moving in a direction that it should be moving, at a pace that it should be moving, and it's, you know, those things on that tree look really rude. I'm so sorry, I've got such a dirty mind. I've never looked at it like that. I'm not going to say what they look like, but that's just my mind where the... Holy crap. But anyway, let's cover that up. Sorry. So yeah, with the Knight of Swords, this could be Spirit actually saying to you to take a chance, you know, don't take a risk, because like I said, not everybody is the same. You know, this could be someone that you've just recently met and they ask you out on a date on Monday. And it's like, you're like, oh, no, I don't know, you know, whether I want to go on a date. I don't know whether I want to start dating again, because it's like, you know, I don't want my heart broken again. You know, everybody's the same. Not everybody is the same here. So some of you could be asked out on a date. It could be a date that you're going out on a Monday. It could be someone you started seeing and you're a bit wary about whether this person's being honest about their feelings towards you. Here's that risk card again. Spirit is saying to you, take a chance, take that leap of faith, because I don't see anything wrong here. So whatever's going on the Monday, whether it's a new date, meeting someone, someone that you've started dating, just take that leap. But it's up to you. So let's move on. So we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got Taurus and Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as well. Oh, and Gemini. No, I've said that. So Tuesday is the Ace of Cups. So this is something new. So this could be, like I said, you going on a date, maybe having your first kiss with this person, maybe spending some intimate moments with this person, you know. I was going to be rude there as well, but I'm not going to. So I see Tuesday being all about love and this connection, and, you know, and that could be what that concept meant. Start from the beginning again. Unconditional love. Did it say unconditional love? Hang on. Oh, my brain's like a bloody sieve and I can't get it up. Yeah, unconditional love, working as one. Go back to the beginning, basically. So, yeah, some of you could literally be starting again, having to start again, having to date again. And that could be really daunting, you know, especially if you were with someone for years and you're having to go out there and get to know everyone and ask all those questions and learn about their habits and, you know, all that. It can be really, really daunting. But if you don't go back to the beginning and you don't trust again, you may end up, as they say, bitter, which I don't want you guys to be bitter. So clarify the Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Four of Wands. This is beautiful. This is Spirit saying to you, this is a stable relationship, okay? Which could lead to something even bigger if that's what you want. So, you know, my Four of Wands is the marriage card, getting engaged. We get engaged, then married, moving in together, buying a home together, building a family, you know, together. It's everything that you've dreamt of actually happening. This person literally could want the same things as you. So I see a stable connection here with someone, or if you're going out on a date for the first time, this is what it's going to lead into. Some of you, okay, you know, if you've been in the relationship with this person for quite a while and they're being really secretive, because that's Monday with the Seven of Swords, and you think they're doing the dirty on you, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. This person could be planning on proposing to you. So if you're getting paranoid that they're acting weird, it's because of that. Okay, so let's move on. Sorry for ruining it for some of you. I just want to reassure you though. So on Wednesday we have the Six of Cups, and something's going to give you butterflies. You're going to feel on top of the world here. You're going to be celebrating something as well on Wednesday. So it could be the engagement. It could literally be making new memories with this person. Clarify the Six of Flutes. Oh, wow. You've got the Is that the... Yeah, that's the Emperor. This divine masculine knows exactly what they want. It could be feminine. It does their energies, but I do pick up mainly masculine. This Emperor knows exactly what they want, and they want you. Okay? This is someone that's planning something. So like I said, it could be an engagement. It could be planning on taking you out for a day. It could be, so some of you, it could even be a photo shoot. I don't know why that's coming through, but you know. Wow. Whoever this is, group 2 is really serious about you. Really, really serious about you. This could be a father, could be a mother, could be a business owner, but this person's got their head screwed on straight. Holy crap, group 2, it's really good. So the 4 of Pentacles, there may be a little bit of possessiveness coming from someone, could be this person, this Emperor, Aries energy, in regards to how they feel about you. You know, sometimes someone can get a bit possessive, long as it's not unhealthy possession. I mean, you could be a bit possessive, you know, but this person wants to lock you down and throw away the key. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles. Let's just double check what this is for Thursday. Not 1 or 2, Spirit, not 10. Come on. Some of you, with that Lovers card in reverse, maybe you feel like this person doesn't feel the same way as you do. You know, is it one-sided? I'm going to clarify that energy there. Come on, Spirit. All right, we've got the producer plant. That is, I think that's a Magician. Tell me more about the producer plant with 4 Pentacles. Thank you. The limo. Chariot. Ten of Pentacles. Building a life with you. Yeah, this has nothing to do with possessive. Okay, look, they may have a little bit of possessiveness over you, but it's not an unhealthy possession. It's a healthy possession, okay? And this person sees a 10 of Pentacles with you as well. You know, growing old together, starting a family, buying a home, moving in together. It's just, even starting a business if that's what you lot want. But things are going to be moving very quickly with this person. I mean, this may be a whirlwind relationship, you know, that moves very, very quickly. And you've manifested this person, this person's manifested you. This is like a gift from the universe, okay? And I think the Spirit really doesn't want you to mess this up. So let's look at the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about, you know, someone who has morals, integrity, someone that's on the same page as you, someone who's looking for a serious commitment, not a fun time, you know. To clarify the host. So this is for Friday. 3 of, there's a lot of talking, communication on Friday. It could be talking about work. This literally could even be your boss that you're with or someone you work with. You guys could have dogs. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles with the host. I mean, that says group date. So it could be like on the Friday you guys go out on a date, and it could be maybe you end up meeting friends there, or you go out as like a foursome or something like that on the Friday to celebrate something. Okay. There's definitely communication coming in. There's a lot of talking. What is this communication? Could go out for a steak. It's about this Ten of Pentacles. So basically, if you go out with this person on your own, the conversation is going to be about what this person actually wants. You could, or both of you talking about what you want. So if this person does propose, it could be talking about like where you guys are going to live, you know, maybe even talking about going into business together as well, or you know, this person can tell you about what they want to do with themselves, or you could be telling them. There's a flow of conversation here over dinner that I see on the Friday, and it is talking about the life that you guys are gonna build together, and it's really positive. Could be talking about work, you know, what happened at work that day. I just see really pleasant conversation over a meal. And that's on the Friday. So let's look at the Hangman, which is on the Saturday. There's something here that needs to be continued. What needs to be continued? Maybe you guys never got some fun stuff in the bedroom, you know. Who knows? Let's have a look. I don't know why that came to me. I mean, it could be, you know. Maybe you guys got too drunk or too tired. Oh, look at that. You're going to start seeing things differently on a Saturday, that this person's not going to breadcrumb you. They're not literally going to be, it's not one-sided at all, okay? You're spending quality time with this person on the Saturday. This is all about your relationship the next week ahead and spending time with this person. You guys could end up doing something together on the Saturday, going out, or just sitting and chilling, watching telly. Can end up really opening up to one another as well. You know, really like being vulnerable or opening up and telling them your deepest, darkest secrets or your wishes or whatever it is. So that's nice. So Saturday is a chill day, I see, or maybe just going for a stroll or something like that. So let's look at Sunday, the Knight of Roses, which is the Knight of Wands. So tell me about the Knight of Wands. This could be a very lustful energy, okay? You know, tell me about the Knight of Wands. Drama. Tell me about the Knight of Roses with the Seven of Roses. The Queen of Roses, that's the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Oh, God. Hang on. I need to know this Queen of Wands is. That was very, very quick. Sent home. That is the end. This is... really? This is a narcissist. This could be this person here. Something... it was going so well. It was going really, really well. There's somebody on the Sunday that is going to be coming forward. This is someone who has a very promiscuous energy, okay? Someone that wasn't really committed in the relationship. So this could be this Lovers in reverse, because I was going to inquire about that. And what I'm seeing here is there's some kind of drama coming to you on the Sunday, and the King of Swords in the reverse talks about someone who's really, really horrible, like really spiteful. That is my narcissist card as well. And the Beauty Queen, which is the Queen of Wands, talks about like the third party. Like, look at this, it's a second place. And this person may find out about you guys and you moving on, and this person's going to get really peed off that they're going to come out of the woodwork and cause drama for you, because they don't come in second place. They need to be the front runner, okay? Not over here being second place. It's like this Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, is like, you don't put me in the corner. I'm number one. And it's like this energy that's hovering around you at the moment is looking back at the fact that you know, they could have rejected you, but this person is a bit of a hypocrite. This is where the narc comes out in them, is because they feel like you've rejected them, you know, that you've turned your back on them, even if it's been quite a while since you've last seen this person. They're a bit crazy, okay, because we've got sent home as well. And then we've got the end, which is the death card. So this came to an end with this person. You sent them packing, or they sent you packing. They may have rejected you, but they're coming in with communication here with the Page of Cups. And they want to come in and say, I'm sorry, I'm the worst, I fucked up. Be very careful, guys. Clarify the Lovers in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. That's the Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers in reverse. This was supposed to happen. This could have been a karmic, okay? This was a karmic cycle that came to an end but could be restarting again. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers. It could be something that's not finished, that maybe it needs to come to a close. For the Lovers. First date. Yeah, expect someone from the past to come back around asking for a second chance. Let's get some advice from Spirit here in regards to this last bit of your reading. Okay, so what advice would you give in regards to this last bit of the reading here with this past person? King of Cups. King of Wands and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Why have we got so many kings? Why so many kings, Spirit? Hang on. Oh, I know why. Okay. And I just said I know why, and it's like an epiphany moment when I just looked at these cards. So there's 3 people involved here, so don't forget this is just energies, okay? So don't matter whether you're male or female. So basically you've got this energy from the past that's coming back in as a King of Cups. This can be someone who loves... The King of Cups can play games, emotional manipulation, emotional games, okay? They love it. They do things to get a reaction out of someone, because then it shows that you love them or you care for them. It's like the King of Cups can be quite romantic and everything, but there is that negative side to this King of Cups. And the reason why I'm seeing him as a negative energy here is because this King of Wands and King of Pentacles in reverse is 2 people that are literally going to be feeling like this. This could cause big major problems in your connection with the person that you're with. They want you both fighting. They want you to feel unbalanced in this connection, both of you. So tell me about the King of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands. What's going to happen between these 2? The Knight of Cups. Oh. She's back again. The Queen of Wands is back again. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune is back again. The Ten of Swords, this is a betrayal. The Three of Pentacles, yeah, because they don't want you. They see this as a betrayal. This person's crazy. This person's got massive ego. Massive ego. It's like about, I need to win. I need to push this so I can come out on top and this person will reconcile with me. You know, this person still loves me. You may still love them. But they're coming in, causing disruption, major disruptions in your life, because they're coming in with the love bombing. My Knight of Cups is the love bomber card. You know, they're coming in with all these romantic gestures and, you know, maybe bringing up the past and trying to get you to remember how much you love them. And that's my third party card there. Interference. This person's going to... You've got to go through this cycle again, guys. It's what you do with this cycle, because what Spirit is saying to you, you need to remember that this person betrayed you. There was a stage in your life where you were literally on the bones of your arse. You were at rock bottom. This person stabbed you in the back multiple times. You've had to pick yourself up off the floor and start again. You've put yourself back together. You worked really hard to put yourself back together. And it's like Spirit is saying, do you want to go down that road again? Very similar to group one, but group one was more about the relationship side of this past person coming through. I mean, it may be the same person, who knows? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Swords. What is this warning? The Hermit. You need to really think things through really hard, like, you know. The Fool. What is this Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Swords? That Queen of Pentacles keeps coming out. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? This Queen of Pentacles may be the new person, because she's been on the back of the deck about 4 times. Like, her energy is quite strong. Yeah. This is a person that you're in a commitment with. You know, or may be getting engaged to. May, you know, leading to marriage, obviously. Spirit is saying you have a choice to make, okay? The wheel can either turn in your favour or turn the other way. And it's up to you what you do with your destiny here. And this is why Spirit is saying, think about this really hard, what you want to do. Because you can take that leap of faith. You can take that chance with this Queen of Pentacles, who is literally someone who is stable, loyal, kind, caring, whatever, you know. Very generous energy here. Not just financially, but with her energy, you know, with her time and her love and everything. And this person, Spirit is saying, is more stable because of the Four of Wands. This person will make a happy home. They will make your life very happy. You don't have to worry about this person stepping out on the connection. They're not going to betray you, but it's whether you want to take this leap. Because the past person that you ended things with wounded you really badly. It took you a long time to get over this. A lot of courage. You've just got back your confidence and, you know, you're starting to feel alive again. You know, look, the Star, you've healed from this. And it's like, do you want to go back? So it could be something here where you post online that, you know, you've got engaged or you're in a relationship or something like that. And this person's going to see it and they're going to hit the roof. And this is where they come out of the woodwork. So let's get some tea leaf cards for the week ahead for group 2. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know if I said Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We've got Virgo. Maybe I just said that, I don't know. So we've got bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. So some of you could be getting a raise or a new job, because we do have the conversation down here about work. There's something involving an investment or work or something like that that you're going to be talking about over dinner. There's excitement. Wow. Firecracker. So this could be something really exciting that's coming in the next week ahead. We've got the cane. Pay attention to your health. So look after yourselves. If something's been niggling you, don't ignore it. Go to the doctor. Then we've got ring. A marriage will take place. Either romantic or business. That's clarified what I said. Some of you are getting engaged. Carrot. Opportunity or a windfall. So there's a windfall coming in this week, next week, or whenever you find this reading. You've got time to act. So there could be something like an opportunity coming in, you know, maybe, like I said, a job offer or an investment or something here. And you're talking to your partner about it. And Spirit is saying it's time to act now. Spirit wants you to go out and have more fun this week. Where's my cards? So, the week ahead for group 2. People skills. And it says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomatic, counsellor, salesperson, or head of a company. So you do. You work really, really well with other people. So maybe that's a trade that you may want to go into. Direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You are being divinely guided. So Spirit is saying don't rush. You know, some of you may be in a hurry to get something done, you know, or start a business or change jobs, or, you know, Spirit saying just do things, take your time, it'll happen in divine timing. Oh my God, you can't make this up. And look at that, on the table as well, dinner that I spoke about, but you've got drama again. So this is double the message that's coming in. So it says, beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossips in check. So there could be drama at work, but do you know what? I didn't see that as drama at work. For some of you, it could be, but I do see it's the drama starter. I mean, it could be someone in your workplace that starts drama because if you know, you've sort of got engaged or whatever, this person could end up, you know, maybe you didn't know they had feelings for you and could end up causing a load of shit for you. So, but I did see that as this drama start that's coming in. And then you've got on the table, time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. So, you know, some of you, if you've been holding back asking your boss for a bit more, now's the time to do it. Let's get one more. Actually, two more. You've got wealth. You are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. So whatever investment you have put on yourself, you've invested into, sorry, is going to pay off. That came out in group 1. It was actually a really lovely message in group 1. So group 2, please, Spirit. You have quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. And that's that hermit energy here where I said you may have to spend some time on your own to really think things through about what you want. You know, do you want the past person? Do you want the new person? Make a change. Embrace growth. Seek a new paths and welcome transformations with an open heart. These came out in group 1. So maybe the message over there for you guys. So make a change. So basically there's big transformations coming towards you, but you've got to open your heart because even your main card says unconditional love as well. So maybe your heart space is a bit blocked at the moment. Then you've got worthy goal. Get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life's purpose. So keep working towards it. It will pay off. Ride the current. Embrace change, flow with the rhythm and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. Yeah, I think there's a message in group 1 for you as well, guys, because these cards all came out in group 1. I think it's that one card there. So it says, reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. So there is something here where you may end up getting the answers that you seek or you've been seeking. So let's get you a question for the week ahead. So any question you want to ask, group 2. So ask away. So for group 2, please, Spirit. So you've got winter, waning quarter moon, the crone within 9 to 12 months. So my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do appreciate all of you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey group 3, so if you chose tolerance, this is your overall energy for the week ahead. So let's get started. So it says, tolerance of others, being intolerant of others, is to assume a position of authority you do not have. Judgment of others implies a lack of trust and perceived faults they might deceive you. When you judge others, it is often based on others' perception of them or the situation that arose. You must not base decisions on others' opinions, but your own truth and intuition. To be a speaker and a leader of truth, you need to let go of the intolerance you can feel to others. You cannot grow spiritually unless you understand this and develop a tolerance for everything and never prejudge without pure, honest truth being heard. Right, okay. There's something that's going to happen in the week ahead that some of you guys may be quite judgy, okay? I'm just putting it out there. And you may judge someone because someone can come up to you and tell you that this person, you know, may have stole, I don't know, packet of sweets out of the drawer, and you're like, oh my God, what an arsehole. And you believe them. And then you start judging them. And that's not the case here. Sometimes you have to maybe look deeper at I don't know what people are telling you, or look closely at the person that you're judging. You may even be judging yourself this week, okay? So, okay, let's have a look. So we're going to start with Monday through till Sunday, but whenever you find this reading, just start with the day that you're on, okay, because it's timeless. So, and I'm going to clarify it as well. Tap me into group 3, please, Spirit, the week ahead for group 3. Monday, please. Monday. So we have the 10 of Wands. Tuesday. Five of Cups. These are the 2 cards that came out in group 1. I think these are like follow-ons from each pile. So maybe, I'll let you know. Maybe you want to check out group 1, but we'll see. Wednesday. And it could, I don't know why I was going to say that. Because group 1 was about a relationship that came to an end and you guys are really hurt. And it could be that you're really judging this person for their behaviour. You know, maybe you need to look closely at, this is only for some of you, closely at maybe why this person did this, you know, because group 1 was all about forgiveness, you know. Wednesday, it's not easy to forgive people though, you know. The Lovers. Thursday, Hierophant. Friday, we have the 7 of Cups. Saturday, I'll take that one. The Ace of Swords. And Sunday, come on. Okay, the 4 of Wands in reverse. Oh dear. So overall energy is the 10 of Cups and the Empress. This could be something to do with family matters or a relationship in the coming week for you guys as well. So maybe you do want to check out group 1. I don't know. It's up to you. So on the Monday, what I see here is you guys carrying a lot of the past or even present baggage around with you where it's literally just weighing you down. Okay, and it's like no matter how much you try to release this baggage or throw this baggage off of you, it just seems to be following you everywhere you go. You're very stressed on Monday, you're exhausted, maybe emotionally, maybe you've got a lot of responsibilities going on, maybe there's so much, like, you know, the back of the deck there with the Empress and the 10 of Cups, it could be the responsibility weighs heavy on you because maybe you've got a, you know, maybe you're the breadwinner or, you know, trying to keep the family together, trying to keep everybody happy. And it's really taking its toll on you. You're starting to get really, really stressed out. So you guys really do need to look after your health on Monday, like your mental health especially. Maybe try and get some rest if you can. I'm going to clarify that now, okay? So clarify the 10 of Wands for Monday. The 2 of Wands in the reverse. Some of you, okay, this could be a breakup. I am seeing a breakup here. Or there was a breakup and you've entered into a new connection. I do see something new here, or there's a choice that's got to be made here that whether you want to go into a new direction, because with the 2 of Wands in reverse, it talks about someone that's really scared to take that step into the unknown. You know, you're scared of where is this going to take me? Maybe some of you've got to start again if a relationship came to an end, because the 4 of Wands can talk about a divorce, a breakup, can talk about, what's it, you know, if you were going to get married, the wedding got cancelled. So there's all that there. And it's like, do I have the strength to move forward? And it's like on Monday, I don't know, something's going to pull you back into the past here, or even though maybe you were moving forward and you felt a little bit better, something's going to drag you back on the Monday. What's going to drag group 3 back on Monday? What's going to cause this? Gemini, Taurus. Page of Swords. It's some kind of communication. Oh, maybe that's what the problem is. Oh, okay. That card makes sense now. Because the Page of Swords can talk about malicious gossip or just gossip in general. People are talking about you. And this could be weighing you down because they're not being given the truth. This is, when the Page of Swords is upright, it's when we want to speak our truth, but nobody wants to listen. And you could be being judged when it's not fair, and that's what is really upsetting you on the Monday. You could hear something, see something online that's aimed at you, and or you can receive some kind of communication from someone that's really awful, you know, and they say something really horrible to you, and it can literally trigger those wounds that you carry around. Because going into Tuesday, I see you in the Five of Cups where you're crying, you're upset, you feel lonely, you feel lost, you may feel abandoned as well. Maybe there's no one that understands or no one you can talk to. You feel very, very lonely on Tuesday, which is a very sad energy that I'm picking up on group 3. So clarify the Five of Cups for Tuesday. Clarify the Five of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Tell me a bit more. I don't know, something's going to trigger you on Tuesday. Even though you were in the energy of the Five of Cups, there's something here that, I don't know, something's going to blow smoke up your bum. And you're going to end up in this Queen of Wands energy where you're like, I ain't taking this no more. I'm not taking this lying down. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go after what it is that I want to go after. And it's something in regards to money, okay? It could be property. You're dealing with a devil energy here on Tuesday. Someone who is very controlling. This could be someone that was financially, there could have been financial abuse. And this person still has that power over you, okay? So if you separate from this person is trying to stop you from moving forward. You feel stuck. It's like, I can't do anything about it. This person has all the power, but that's not the case, because you'll get, like I said, you're getting a fire up your bum here, and you're going to find a way to get your new beginning and get your Ten of Pentacles, okay? You're not letting this devil energy affect you like they used to. They don't have that hold over you no more. And that's the realization that I see you waking up from on the Tuesday. And also, this could be where our thoughts are very negative, like, am I going to get my new beginning? Am I going to get this pay? Am I going to get this settlement? That kind of thing. Am I going to get a new beginning? They're just like really negative thoughts, and Spirit wants you to stop that if you can. There's something here though that's we've got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius and Capricorn. Something here that it's going to work out for you. Okay, tell me about Wednesday with the Lovers. So this can be talking about a new partnership, relationship, a decision that you need to make, maybe even self-love. Clarify the Lovers. We've got Death in reverse and the Nine of Cups. There's that fear again of moving forward. Fear of new beginnings. Someone could stop you, try and stop you on Wednesday from moving forward into this Nine of Cups. That's what I'm picking up here. And it could have been this Hierophant that you were married to or in a serious commitment with. There's somebody coming in that's trying to stop this from happening. They don't want you to receive your blessings or be happy. Kind of sick, really. Scorpio energy. Clarify the Nine of Cups with the Death in reverse. Six of Wands, yeah, they don't want you succeeding. They don't want you moving on. This person really does not want you to be abundant, okay? Some of you, yeah, Five of Swords, you don't defeat this person. This person defeats you. This person's going to try and bully you, manipulate you, push you around on Wednesday, trying to make you feel like, you know, they're trying to make you doubt yourself. But you're in this energy, I don't know, something's going to trigger you to literally be like, you know, do you know what? I mean, we could be picking up past energy here where you was in the energy of the Five of Cups and now you're finding that strength. You're finding that Queen of Wands energy, you know, that she's a go-getter. She is. And you're not having it no more. And this person's going to try and suck you back in to prevent you from going after that Nine of Cups, that Ace of Pentacles, that Ten of Pentacles. They don't want to share this wealth. This person's very, very greedy. That's the Five of Swords energy right there. Clarify the Hierophant for Thursday. The World and the Three of Swords. Yeah, this person chose someone else. They may have cheated on you. It doesn't have to be. They broke your heart. This ended. This relationship, this marriage, it ended. It's over. We've got the World and the Three of Swords. And you're going to be accepting this on, I don't know, maybe this person will accept that it's over. It could be their energy, it could be your energy, or both of you. But I do feel like you've already accepted that this is over, but this person does try to suck you back in. Yeah, look at this sneaky bloody energy. Seven of Swords. Be very careful. This person could come in with a whole load of BS, okay? You know, very sneaky energy. This person's wearing a mask. This person did cheat on you, by the way. Like, group 3, they did. They were sneaking around behind your back. And maybe things are not working out for this person the way they thought they were going to work out. And now it's like they don't want you moving on. So they're going to come in saying, please give me another chance. I love you. You know, we can make this work. Blah, blah, blah. But I feel like you're going to see through that mask this time. You're not going to believe this person. It's done for you. This chapter's closed. There's no going back. You're in your independence here. You're living your best life. You're feeling good about yourself finally. And it's like, I am not confused about this person anymore. I know what I want. And it ain't you. So good for you, group 3. These bloody exes always end up coming back around, don't they? So that's what you're facing on Thursday. That it's like, I feel like you're going to end up having a conversation with this person and telling them where to go. On Friday, you've got a choice to make. Okay? You're weighing up your options about something here. It could even be that you have a dream on the Thursday night. You wake up Friday morning or Friday night, and there's something in your dream that Spirit is trying to communicate with you, because especially we've got the Ace of Swords, that's communication. So clarify the Seven of Cups for Friday. It could even be just follow your dreams. That's what you're doing. Yeah, Three of Cups. The Three of Cups with the Seven of Cups. That's a friendship card. You guys could be making new friends. You could be going out with friends on the Friday. You know, having some fun. Maybe you never, you know, didn't mingle much with the friends because of this person. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Why the Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Cups? You could be meeting someone on a night out. For some of you, okay? Not for all of you. And this is destined to happen. Fated, as they say. By the Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Cups. Tower. And the Page of Pentacles. You could hear from someone that you have not heard from in a very long time, okay? This may have been a childhood friend or someone from your past that is going to reach out to you, which is going to really surprise you. And they could also maybe meet up, go for a drink or go for something to eat. So that's for some of you here. There is something very unexpected happening here, but there is something bigger that's happening on the Friday when it comes to this Tower and this Wheel of Fortune. And I don't see it being bad. I see it being really good. Some kind of luck. Tower and Wheel of Fortune. Please, Spirit. Ten of Swords. Five of Wands. Oh, somebody's receiving their karma as well. And I think you're going to be witness to this. You know how you were in the Ten of Swords? Karma's about to smack someone upside the head. There could be a fight that's happening on the Friday. So, look, for some of you, if this person left you for someone else, they're not getting on. These two are going to have a massive fight, okay? Stay out of it. For some of you as well, you could end up having a big argument with this person over the betrayal. Maybe you've just had enough, but Spirit's asking you to maybe just control your temper. You may end up bumping into the third party on a night out and it turns into a fight, a cat fight or, you know, fist fight. So just be very careful, okay? Because I'm seeing a few messages coming through for the Friday night. So just be careful. Let's see what Saturday's got in store for you. Tell me about Saturday with the Ace of Swords. This is communication that's coming in or a truth that's going to be revealed. Empress, the Three of Pentacles and Temperance. It's clarity as well. Something's going to bring you clarity on the Saturday where you're going to start feeling really good about yourself. Even more so, you've gone from the Queen of Wands to an Empress here. And you're just working really hard on yourself. You're working really hard at work or whatever projects you've got going on. You're at peace on Saturday. Something's going to bring you peace. And it could be in regards to this here, that maybe it just brings you a little bit of that satisfaction where you're like, you know, good, you deserve it. And I know we shouldn't say that, but, you know, we're human. If we sat there and said we didn't say those sort of things, then we're bloody liars. So something is going to bring you some peace. You're going to see something online or you're going to receive a message about maybe this happening. What is going to bring them peace on Saturday, Spirit? What is this peace? Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is this peace? Queen of Cups. The peace is that you can finally walk away and let this go. You don't chase. And maybe this is what this person wanted you to do, was chase them. And you're like, no, I ain't chasing you. I'm loving myself and I'm moving in a different direction. That's the clarity that's coming to you on the Saturday. So tell me about the Four of Wands, please, Spirit, in reverse. So like I already explained about the Four of Wands, it's a breakup, marriage ending. Yeah, you're moving on from this. Yeah, look at that. Do you know what? This wore you down for a while. Look at your confidence here, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Two of Cups. This could be a new relationship, okay? It's very, very passionate, very, you know, spicy. And you could have been dating this person. This could be someone new in your energy, or you're going to meet this person, like I said. But there's some time that you're going to be spending with this person. But it's going to give you, like I said, the Saturday is going to bring you clarity to really move forward and leave this behind. And you're going to be confident in doing this. But it could even be that you're confident in this relationship here with this person. So like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. But you are entering a new relationship here. It could even be just loving yourself as well. You're going to go out and have more fun. You're finally releasing the past on the Sunday. Let me ask Spirit. I need to ask for you guys. Well, there's something here that's going to bring you closure. What is the closure that group 3 will have in the next week ahead? What is the closure? Temperance in reverse. What is this closure? What brings them closure? There you go. I think it's your beliefs. You believe in spirit here, guys. I don't even need to go on. Yeah. There was some, I don't know whether you guys are very connected to spirit, okay, or you're very religious, and you believe in karma, okay, you believe in karmic justice. And you knew that balance will be restored, fairness will be restored in this situation here, and you kept that faith and you just kept moving forward. And it's like spirit is now, I cannot explain it, where there was an imbalance, there is a balance now. Things are being made fair. You could even have someone in spirit that's very protective of you as well, that does really just hovers around you and comes in and protects you. But tell me more about what was this closure. Karma. Queen of Wands. Nine of Wands. So this Queen of Wands could have wounded you. This could have been the five... we've got the Five of Swords again. This could have been a third party that was, you know, maybe you knew this third party. You know, maybe there was a number of people involved, because you did have the Five of Wands, and I said there's going to be a big blowout on the Friday. There's going to be like a fight or something, a massive fallout here, and it could be 5 or more people here. And like I said, you're going to hear about it. I don't know. It's not that you're getting satisfaction out of the fact that these people were finally defeated. It's just that you just think to yourself, this is karma. What goes around comes around at the end of the day. They wounded me. And, you know, it's cause and effect. You know, what you put out there is going to come back. And these people judged you. And I think that's why that card's there. So let's get you some oracle cards and some tea leaf cards for the next week ahead for group 3. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. So there's something here where some of you are wishing for something, but you did have the wish card and it will be granted, but it could be something that spirit's like it's not for your highest good here, that you shouldn't be wishing for whatever it is that you're wishing for. Then we've got bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. So next week ahead there's a period of abundance, which we did see with the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. It's like just so many pentacles here. You've got a cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life, but that's soon to come to an end, guys. And we've got ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. I do see a relationship here, so that's, you know, it's going well. Time to go out and have some fun, which we saw on the Friday. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. So you're going to be at peace. The beginning of the week starts off very stressful for you, but then it leads into peace. A box, and it says you will receive a gift. So someone's buying you a gift. Some of you could have a birthday. There's a woman involved, dealings or a relationship with a woman. And then you've got archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways are opening up for you. Yeah, you see that fear where you're like, I'm too scared to move forward. I'm too scared to leave the past behind, because, you know, there may have been a codependent relationship here. That's all going to evaporate, like, you know, I can't even say it. Just like disperse, like gone. So for group 3 for the week ahead. Freedom. So you've got, you need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. So some of you could be self-employed, but you do need some time off. You do need to rest. I did say that at the beginning of the week. Just take some time out and rest. I think you're just carrying too much. And then you've got outside forces. Unknown figures are driving the situation and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon and you will be okay. And there it is. I said there's somebody around you in spirit that's guiding this, that's dealing with it. And it's outside your control. Some of you that wish might be, you know, some of you could be sitting there wishing that you get back together with this person, and spirit's like, no, that's not going to happen. You know, honest work. It's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience to help you move up in the future. Success is a progress. Success is process, not a quick fix. So yeah, if you're just doing mundane jobs, you know, like cleaning, whatever you, so what? It's a job. Star power. Okay, you need engaging work that will let your talent shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. So some of you should be doing some influencing here. You know, get yourself online. You have a talent for something that you should be sharing. And you've got passage. And it says your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Yeah, that's the Three of Wands. I love that. Enjoy this next stage of your lives, guys. You know, because they say when you go through so much crap with someone or in life, when you do get to where you are and you're thriving and you're successful and you're doing really well for yourself, you tend to appreciate it a lot more, because you look back and you think, God, look where I came from. Like, look where I was a year or 2 years ago. So enjoy the big wins and the little wins, you know, even the upsets and, you know, the ups and downs, because that's part of life. Nothing's a bed of roses. Right, for the week ahead for group 3. And we're going to get a question, so think of a question. Gentle release. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. Yeah, so release it slowly. You don't have to rush. Vortex of creativity. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. Yeah, so there's something here that you have a talent of, and Spirit saying use that talent. Get it out there. Show it to the world. Spiritual retreat. Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge, regenerate. Oh, I can't bloody say that. Rejuvenated. There you go. I did say it. So yeah, maybe you want to go on a spiritual retreat for some of you. Don't they starve you at those places though? I know someone that went to one of those and they were really hungry. Sorry if some of you have done this. I'm not taking the mick. I'm just saying, you know, people are hungry. Solace of balance. Seek equilibrium in love and career. Harmonise in your inner skeletal way. Sorry, I'm going to get some hate. I know it. I am. Decisions with both heart and mind. I don't care. Meadow of moments. Bask in the meadow of moments where... For goodness sake. Oh, you know when you start getting the giggles and then you can't stop, right? Anyway, bask in the middle of the moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. So maybe get outside and lay in the grass. If it's cold, don't do that. But yeah, see, things may be really simple and things may not be moving at the moment, group 3. So Spirit is literally telling you to just be happy in these quiet moments, you know, enjoy those times, because things could get really hectic later on, especially if you go after this dream stardom thing here. Like, you know, life's going to get really busy. So enjoy these quiet moments. So, question time, group 3. Ask your questions for group 3, please, Spirit. Divine timing. Stay in the flow and trust that the timing is perfect. Trust, believe, have faith. There's a lot of divine timing in your reading, group 3. So, my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do really appreciate all of you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love.